Hi everyone, I am back with my second box from Winc, W-I-N-C. It's a new wine subscription to me. This one it's all about the drier wines and just experimenting with different wines from all over the world. There's still going to be ones that are going to come from, Napa Valley, California, but they come from all over the world. They curate the box to your questionnaire and how you send your feedback. I don't know if they really had a chance to read my feedback on the 4 bottles that I had last month, but I got my second box, so I'm excited to share that with you. We're going to try to do it different this time, so that I'm going to film a little bit each time I open a bottle and then try to put it together, so I hope it doesn't go too much longer. If I have any snacks, it will probably just be on the last day that I share the snacks with you, because otherwise it's just going to be too long. So anyway, that said, I hope that you stick around and join me and pull up a chair, get a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a glass of wine, your favorite cocktail, and let's settle in and have some fun. Hi everyone, I'm Nancy and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to see you guys. I hope this video doesn't run too long. I'm going to try to film this over the next 3 to 4 weeks, and every time I open a bottle I will share that with you guys. So I hope that you enjoy this. I'd love to read your comments. Of course, thumbs up are always welcome. And so this is it's another wine subscription, but this one, it's tailored differently. So when you go online, you fill out a quick questionnaire, and it's not about, do you like red wines, do you like white wines, do you like sweet, do you like dry? They're asking you about different foods that you like do you like say Mexican food, do you like Indian food, do you like pizza or burgers or chicken? Do you like sweets? Do you like chocolate? Do you stuff like that, fruity things? And from there, they curate a box from you. Every time you review a wine, whether it goes to a person or an algorithm or whatever, that's how they end up curating your next boxes for you. I did the last one that I just did last week was my 4th bottle of wine, but I did have my other 3 bottles, my reviews in, so I don't know if they had a chance to review it all, but this is my second bottle, my second month with the subscription, so I'm excited to give this a try. I'm going to have my link below. If you do use my link, I would get a free bottle of wine when you order. If you decide to keep it for a second month, they will give me a second bottle of wine. Usually it's $59.99, but if you use the link, it comes to $29.95. You do have to have an adult sign for it when it's delivered, and it comes really fast. Like I said, the first month that I decided to give this a try was in January. I put my order in on, I think on the 16th or something, and I had it like within 3 days it had shipped. So it was really fast. And again, the same time this time, they sent me a link that they're putting it through on my credit card, and within 3 days I had it. So that said, we already kind of showed this box before. Thirsty is no way to live. It comes with the 4 bottles. They are very well protected, and you just kind of open it up. And I do like how when you open it up, and it's you get wine, and you get wine, and you get wine. So it's just a lot of fun. I might as well put this here so we have a little bit of a decoration here, even though I made a mess of it. And again, thirsty is no way to live. So alrighty, so I'm back. I opened this up, I let it breathe for a little bit. And again, this is from Spain, and it's Altre Man. And it says Altre Man means another world in Catalan, or in Catalan. It's a name inspired by the hidden gem of the locale where this red wine comes from. Alrighty. So I put a little bit in my glass. This is a different yoga glass. So it says, I do yoga. Just kidding. I drink wine in yoga pants. So cheers, everyone. You can see it's a nice, rich, kind of a purple burgundy color. I don't know if you can see, but it is coating the glass. smells really, really good. You can smell the dark cherry. I smell plum, some fig, and maybe even some chocolate. Cheers, everyone. This is nice. Really a nice fruity flavor, nice texture. Dries out as soon as you put it in from the tannins, but it's velvety rich. It's velvety soft. And when you start to swallow, the acidity from the fruits just comes alive, and your mouth just starts to water, and all those flavors just really come to life. So this has a 15.4% alcohol, so it's a little bit higher than some of the other ones. And yeah, so this is really nice. It says you should could pair it with cured meat, pork, or vegetables, and enjoy your virtual trip to Spain. It's best served at room temperature. It pairs well with burgers, pork, chocolate, cake, and cheeses. So anyway, cheers everyone. This is my first bottle of wine from my second box. I'm excited to be sharing this with you. Hope to keep these short so we can kind of make one video at the end. I just want to thank you guys so much for stopping in and visiting and spending some time with me. Love you guys. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, it's not Mardi Gras. It's a few days away, so I hope if you celebrate, you are doing something fun, dressing up in costumes, having some Cajun food, and just such a fun time of year, right? So anyway, thank you for stopping in. This is for my second bottle of wine for my second subscription, monthly subscription to Winc, and so far I am loving the subscription. So for the second bottle of wine, and again, this is what they picked for me. They picked the Alma Libre. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon. And when I saw this last month, they had picked this brand for me, this winery, Alma Libre in Chile, for a Carmenere wine. I've never had that wine. It was so, so good. So when I saw that they pulled the same winery, but a red Cabernet, I was like, or Cabernet Sauvignon, I don't know why I keep putting red in front of it. I said, oh yes, please send that to me. I could not wait to try this. I've got this aerator in, just kind of helping it breathe a little bit. So anyway, gonna check it out for you. I'm gonna leave either a video either linked in a card somewhere, or they'll be linked at the end, just explaining a little bit more about Winc and the other wines that I've had from here. Since I'm going to be doing all 4 wines together, I just kind of want to speed things along a bit. Alrighty, so looking forward to this. Alrighty, so we've got this in my glass. It's a nice kind of ruby red. It's translucent, but it is leaving some nice legs, so I know that's got a higher alcohol content. Alrighty, I smell like cherries right off the bat, like black cherry. I smell pepper. Maybe plum or something like that. So anyway, cheers everyone. Happy Mardi Gras. It's got some really nice tannins. Not too dry, but you do get that sense when you put it in that it's the tannins, and you can just feel it dry right away. As soon as you start to swallow and get the wine towards the back of your throat, that's where the fruit, the acidity kicks in, and your mouth just starts watering, and you forgot all about it being dry. So it is a nice full-bodied wine, from what I would think is a full-bodied wine. I think I'm going to love this one as well. So I'll tell you what the tasting notes are here. So this is a 2020 Alma Libre Cabernet Sauvignon. It's from Lipo Valley, Chile. Out of the reviews that people put in, there was 1,273 people that reviewed this wine. It came up with a 3.9 rating. So they have a 5-star rating, so 3.9 is pretty good. Full body, they say sweetness is dry. Alcohol is 14.3%, so it is a little bit higher. The red wines do tend to be a little bit higher alcohol content than the white wines. It says it's got tasting notes of black cherry, black currant, maybe that was what I was thinking was plum, black pepper, and eucalyptus. Didn't taste the eucalyptus, but I thought maybe there was like an alcohol, not like a tobacco type thing again, and I tend to feel that a lot of times when I smell and taste the wines, like when Rick would go into the tobacco shops and just kind of sample and just smell all those tobaccos out of the pipe, which he was going to quit smoking, but yeah, it didn't happen. So anyway, this says it's a lush and balanced Cabernet Sauvignon from Chile that features robust flavors. Challenge your expectations with this bold and individualist Cabernet Sauvignon. Alma Libre translate to free spirit in Spanish and is a perfect description of this category defining wines. There are other things that it says in here, but I think that kind of okay, so it says that it was aged in a combination of concrete and oak. I don't know exactly how that affects the flavor. I know about oak barrels, nothing about concrete. I know they do stainless steel, which is supposed to kind of keep it like a cleaner aftertaste. So I don't know about the concrete. It says it strikes a perfect balance of ripeness, complexity, and structure. It says a spicy note of bell pepper peeks out, followed by plum. Okay, so I did taste plum. And black currant notes in abundance. Then a savory herbal notes bolster a long, bold finish. If you're in the mood for a big red that retains enough nuance to pair well with food, Alma Libre is your ideal match. It says to serve at room temperature. It says it pairs well with pasta, red sauce, chocolate cake, stew, and barbecue. I've got a stuffed pretzel with pizza in it for my snack tonight. So anyway, cheers everyone. I'm going to just try to keep these short so I can kind of put all 4 together at the end of the month. So I hope you go out, have a great Mardi Gras, and we will all chat again soon. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. Alrighty, so welcome back to the 3rd bottle from my Winc Wine Club. This one is a white wine. This is 2020. It says Field Theory Albarino. It's from Lodi, California. It says it was rated out of the 2,074 reviews. This one got a 4.2 out of 5. So I think that's really exciting. I'm looking forward to trying this. It says that it's an elegant, vibrant, single vineyard wine, medium body, sweetness dry, alcohol is 12.5%. So anyway, got my handy dandy opener. I love this, and I know a few people have asked about it. I think I got this one when I was picking up some wine at one of my local stores, but I know they have them on QVC, which, has awesome evil paste. Amazon has a ton of them, and I like it because you just charge it with electricity, so you don't have to worry about if the batteries ran out, and you don't have the batteries because it's the same batteries that go in your remote and everything else. Once you take the cork out, you just reverse it, so that you can take the cord if you wanted to save it. I know my sister used to collect corks. She wasn't a wine drinker, but she had all her friends give her the different wine corks, and she made hot plate trivets out of them, and she made a birdhouse out of them. So who knows? You may see me try to do something crafty with mine. But anyway, so I got that out, and I just love that. So, you can get that at Amazon. I know they have battery-powered ones. You have the ones that charge, and I think they start like around $13, and, they go up to in the hundreds. So, mine was not that expensive. But anyway, got my trusty wine glass. I didn't smell anything. Hope that doesn't mean I'm losing my sense of smell. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit in here. We'll put them next to my little mascot here. And it's a nice golden hue. I don't really notice it coating the glass, but it's not a high alcohol content. I'll kind of swirl this around. I think I'm supposed to hold it down here to do it. And I think they say swirling it around helps get some oxygen in it and oxygenates it, so that kind of helps the flavors and everything kind of get released. So, obviously I smell wine, but I smell like honey. I smell something like a floral scent. and citrusy. Alrighty, so cheers everyone. I swallowed that a little bit too fast. I did have it in the refrigerator for the last couple of weeks. It's nice and cold. Just a nice citrus smell. Not as dry as I thought it was going to be. A little dry, but not too dry at all. I mean, I don't feel anything, any tannins or anything kind of drying out my mouth. I do feel the acidity, the citric acid when you start to swallow it, and you just kind of feel those flavors come alive. It's just a really mellow wine. I don't think there's a lot of flavor in this one. It's just something that I think would probably go with just about anything because it's not heavy at all. I think this would be good for a dinner wine. I think it would be great for a nice light summer wine too, especially it's 12.5% alcohol. Usually if I'm a summer wine, a fruity wine, and it's hot and humid, I don't mind going with something with a lower alcohol content because sometimes the heat of the sun can kind of make you kind of woozy too. So, but anyway, it is a nice light wine. So this says it's got tasting notes of hibiscus, honey, lemon, and whetstone. I definitely tasted the honey in the lemon, something florally. I wouldn't really know that it was hibiscus or not. So it says a rare California version of Spanish Albarino is substantially farmed, food-friendly, and vibrant. It says field theory highlights curious varietals from unfamiliar places like the Spanish Albarino from Lodi. The rare to California grape is crisp, but also has a great texture with notes of tropical fruits and citrus. On the palate, it feels like a cross between a refreshing Sauvignon Blanc and a creamy Chardonnay, but its bright, aromatic flavors make it unique from any other white. It's ideal warm weather wine that pairs with veggie dishes and fish. It says how to serve it chilled, pairs well with fish, sushi, salad, and fries. I wonder if I have any leftover calamari in the freezer. Could be. So anyway, just to me, it's just really light. It's refreshing. If you got someone that doesn't really like wine, I think this would be a perfect one for them. It's not strong at all. It's just a very, very light flavor. It's not really dry. It's not really going to like dry your mouth out and make you pucker, but it doesn't have a lot of flavor for me. But for me, it's like a perfect summer drinking wine. Perfect when you don't know what someone likes for their wine. So anyway, I am happy for my third bottle from my second box of Winc. Looking forward to doing the fourth bottle next week and getting my reviews in and seeing what they're going to give to me next month. So anyway, thanks so much for joining in, and we will see you guys next week. Take care, everyone. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, welcome back. So we are here to share the fourth bottle of wine from my second box from my Winc Wine Subscription. I am really just enjoying this subscription. This will be my 8th bottle that I've had from them. I've also bought some 4 extra ones that I haven't even opened yet just to try. Those ones were the ones that were rated the most popular, so I wanted to give them a try too. But this one is the subscription. And based on your questions that you answer about different foods that you like, sweet, salty, chocolatey, fruity, do you like black coffee, do you like it with extra cream and sugar? From the questions that you answer, they figure what you like for your taste palette is how they pick the wines for you. You can always pick your own wines. You don't have to go with their recommendations, but to me that was what this was all about, was just kind of experimenting and getting used to wines and knowing what varieties I like, and maybe like what areas of the world does it come from, and just things like that, so that one day I can walk into any liquor store I please and walk down the aisle and look at a label, know where it's from, know what variety of wine it is, and know whether I'm, well, think whether I am going to like that wine or not, or if I should say, no, I've had that, I don't want to try that one. So I'm excited to keep trying some different wines, having some fun with it. Again, my link's going to be below. If you use my link, you would get your first 4 bottles of wine for $29.95. Shipping is free. After that, if you wanted to keep up with it, it's $59. Again, shipping is free, and that would be for 4 bottles. And it's just really fun. And every time you use anyone who uses my link, I would get a free bottle of wine. If you sign up to get a second month, I would also get another free bottle of wine. So it's just really, really fun. So anyway, for this wine, I did something different this time. So I went online and I read some reviews just to kind of figure out what people were saying about it. And oh my gosh, it is all over the map, from people that said it was so dry, it was horrible, they couldn't drink it, it was too dry. Other people were, oh, it was the perfect level of dryness for them. Other people said it was jammy sweet, it was like a sugar pop, they didn't like it. Other people said, oh, it was just the right amount of sweetness. It's all over the place. Everyone tastes things differently, and so you really have to try things for yourself and get to know what you like and what you don't like. Alrighty, so this is a 2000. I'm going to try to keep this one short because I think I'm already about 20 minutes using the other 3 bottles. So this is a 2018 Zinfandel. It's from Pacificana, from California. And because it is the Zinfandel, it's going to be a darker wine, so it's going to have a higher alcohol content than, say, a white wine, or like the like white Zinfandels and things like that are going to be fruity. So this one has a 14.4% alcohol. Out of the almost 4,700 people that tasted this wine, it came up with a 3.9% rating. I can see that it does coat my glass, and that I can see some runners and things coming down the glass, and that just tells me that it's got a higher alcohol content in it. So this is nice. So I smell black cherry. I smell like maybe cinnamon, maybe a little bit of vanilla. So anyway, it smells really nice. Cheers, everyone. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping in, spending some time with me. Cheers. Alrighty. So it is a little dry, but not that bad at all. As you put it in your mouth and you hold it in your mouth, right in here, inside your cheeks, you can feel it dry out and top the roof of your mouth. As you start to swallow it, the acidity from the fruits kicks in, and your mouth just starts watering, and all those flavors just come alive. It's really nice. So according to my notes here from the Winc website, it says the tasting notes in here are going to be baked spice, black cherry, black currant, and violet. It says it's the classic California Zinfandel. It showcases the dark fruits with a touch of spice. Zinfandel is what some consider the signature grape of California. It's grown almost nowhere else in the world. The vintners of the state have embraced this varietal for the showy, structured nature. The bottling is classic example, showing dark fruits and sweet spice. This brand, the Pacifica Zinfandel, they are what they call they teamed up with the 1% of the planet. So as a member, 1% of all their proceeds goes towards benefiting and preserving the environment. So I think that's pretty cool. So again, I've had a lot of fun tasting these wines and sharing them with you. I know this, I didn't get to have snacks or anything like that with this one because I just wanted to try to keep it short, keep it a little bit about the wine and how the club works. Again, if I don't have something linked somewhere, I'll have it down below in my description, and the videos to click on at the end if you wanted to learn a little bit more about Winc. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Let me know if you like this format better, doing all 4 wines from the bottle at once, or if it's just a little too lengthy to watch, if it would be better to maybe just do 2 wines and then 2 wines at another time. So anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for stopping in, spending some time with me. You guys are amazing. You mean more to me than I can ever let you know. So thanks again from the bottom of my heart. If you're new to my channel, I hope you consider hitting that little red subscribe button over there. I'd love to have you come back and join us for future videos. And yeah, so until my next wine diary, or I got Look Fantastic in today, so we got that coming up soon, and a few other things. So thanks again. Love you guys. Go out, have fun, have some fun.